Hi, Ryan Steinelson here with Business Trends TV, and today I have Ed Biscara from Web4 on the line. Ed is an expert in online marketing, digital marketing, SEO, etc. And Ed, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks, Ryan.
Awesome. Yeah, one of the questions that we get a lot from our viewers, Ed, is how do I find a great digital marketing company? What do you recommend for people that are looking for that kind of a question, an answer to that question?
Well, that's usually a longer answer than I want to throw out, but the quick answer is you typically look for referrals. You look at the other companies that are crap. You
Yeah.
look at the
We can start again.
okay.
Okay. Okay. So all right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Ryan here with Business Trends TV, and today we have Ed Biscara on the line. Ed is with Web4.
All right. Biscara.
Biscara. Okay. No
Yeah, my
worries.
apologies.
Okay. Awesome. So, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's just to see that they can see the spike in the sound. They'll be able to find it hopefully. So, all right. Ready? Ryan here with Business Trends TV, and today I have Ed Biscara on the line from Web4. They are digital marketers, and Ed is an expert in that area. Ed, are you there?
Yeah. Thank you for having me on the call, Ryan. Good to see you.
You bet. One of the questions we get a lot is how do I find a great digital marketing company slash SEO company?
That's a really big loaded question, but I guess the easiest way is that a lot of people probably go to the internet, go to Google to search. Second way they find an agency or find a firm is to probably ask around people they know. And the third way is they probably see events or search engine optimization events and want to learn how to generate more leads using social media, search engine optimization, and search marketing. And typically, the companies that are looked at as one of the thought leaders in that area is probably a good bet. We tend to think of ourselves in that arena as a good company to get a proposal from.
Good. So what are the other things that you would look for? I mean, would you look for reviews online, or so I guess are you saying their experience, or what else exactly are you looking for?
Well, I would think one of the attributes of a good company or a good agency is do they not just talk about it or have it on their website, but they are active participants in the media and online and generating leads. Uh, Online reviews of the company is certainly a large part of that. I'm not sure the exact statistics off of my mind, top of my head, but a large percentage of people look to online reviews as an indicator of uh, trustworthiness of a company. So we're happy with our reviews. We can always use more, but
Yeah.
if you look at the reviews of an online agency, what people are saying about them in the social media streams, you could always search and see how active they are. That usually speaks to if they can walk the walk, or if they can walk the walk and talk the talk, they likely are a good candidate to interview.
Well, in regards to walking the walk or talking the talk, I mean, does that mean like results? I mean, what would you really focus on the results, and would you ask for results from them in terms of what kind of lead generation they've been able to achieve for their customers too?
Yes, we have more than handfuls of testimonials. I would ask, I would challenge any company, digital marketing company, when you're shopping for one, and ask them, can you show me how to find 50 to 100 leads in my industry in less than half an hour? If they can do that, certainly welcome their proposal. Second, can they provide case studies for actual return on investment results? Case verifiable results. We have that. Or, a good company would have that available. They may not necessarily be able to disclose due to non-disclosure agreements with companies, but we can certainly share that privately with any interested parties. 1,700 to 2,700% return on investment is we've seen that average. Results may vary. We can't say that it's going to happen for everybody, but a handful of my clients have seen over 1,000% return on investment, and we can show that in case studies. So
Great.
looking at companies that have that on their website is great to.
Okay, awesome.
It's a
Now,
good
what
indicator.
kind of experience, Ed, would people have if they actually became a customer of yours? I mean, obviously, you're saying you'd look for case studies, examples of successes, return on investment that a particular company might have achieved for some other company, or that a digital marketing company might have achieved for their customers. So you want to look at that. You want to look at the digital marketing company's reviews. Now, those are great suggestions. What about your company in particular? If somebody came to you guys, what would they experience?
Well, number one, they experience a holistic consultative approach to identifying what the company's or the business's most highest need and what their business goals are. Identify those, match that up to a content marketing plan. Web 4 is built on 3 R's: relationship, return on investment, and ROI. I think we
Yeah.
need to do the third section over.
You want to do the whole thing over?
No, are you able to splice it in from the third
No.
question?
No, we got to start over.
Crap.
Okay. So what are the 3 R's?
My brain's fried. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. If you know it, then great. If not, then let's not use it.
Oh, I always know it, and I can't.
Okay. It's not a big deal. Just don't use it
Sorry.
at the end there. Okay.
All right. Oh.
Okay. So we're gonna start over, and definitely I need you, Ed, to have three. In order for this to be a successful interview, you've really got to make sure that you know what those 3 things are that you would suggest. Okay. I would
Right.
suggest.
I'm sorry. I
No,
haven't been prepared.
just make sure that you know that it's the rating, reviews online, that it's examples, case studies, and then experience or something else. I mean, you don't just, but you got to have 3 things. Where it's just whatever you would suggest. I mean, you can probably talk about this off the cuff if you needed to. So we're gonna start again. Let's rock and roll. I'm gonna hold on one second. Yo, Ogie. What's up? I got an interview I'm doing. I know, that's why I'm shutting the door. Jeez. All right. Neighbors. Okay.
Oh, how funny. Sorry.
You ready, Ed? You ready? Ed?
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. You're ready, right?
There's a delay on the screen. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. It's just the video was.
And I really need you to talk louder, okay? Talk really loud. Ed?
Yeah, I hear you. Sorry.
Yeah, bring that thing right close to your mouth. I mean, without me being able to see it. I need you to. Yeah, I need you to be able to just talk. Yeah, talk louder, so people can hear you. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. I am ready to rock and roll. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, I can see that mic right there. Okay, there. I can't see it now.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. All right, Ryan here with Business Trends TV. Today I have Ed Biscara. Is it Biscara?
Biscara, you got it. Yeah.
Okay. Ryan here with Business Trends TV, and today I have Ed Biscara on. Ed is with Web 4. They are a digital marketing company, and Ed is going to answer the question of, how do you find a great digital marketing company online? How do you know that you found a good one? So Ed, you with me?
Yes. Thanks, Ryan, for having me on the call.
You bet. So how would people go about finding a great digital marketing company, Ed?
Well, first, if you go online, you probably search for one. I would also look at asking for recommendations. One thing is about reviewing a company online is to see what their testimonials or recommendations on the different review sites for that company might be. That's that's a good way to find it. Usually through social media, you can ask. That's the old adage of referrals or word of mouth, asking somebody that has used a digital marketing agency if they can recommend it, and likely you'll go online and get their picture of what they look like, their online presence, which includes those online reviews. And that's one way that they find one.
Okay, what's another way? So in other words, what else would you look for? What about case studies or examples of return on investment that?
Right. So what do you look for as far as determining if this is the right digital marketing agency or entertaining a proposal time? Well, you can look at their examples or case studies, as you mentioned. Verifiable proof of results is another way. Oftentimes, if you can walk the walk, talk the talk as a digital marketing agency, you can often do that for your clients. So that's one way of proving that, or showing proof, is to share case studies in different industries. It doesn't have to be your industry necessarily, although that's helpful if you're in an industry niche that you'd like to see what a digital marketing agency has done for your type of company. Oftentimes you can learn a lot from those case studies. Overall, just showing results, having case studies, seeing reviews online that back all that up, that's kind of a holistic trilogy of the picture of how well a company's doing.
Awesome. What would somebody experience? And thanks for that, Ed, because I think those are great suggestions. If somebody's going to really prove that they are a great digital marketing company, you'd want to see just that. You'd want to see their previous case studies that they have with other companies. Have they provided a good ROI to those companies? And what kind of reviews are out there from their current or past customers? What are those people saying? I would want to see potentially a good number of maybe 5 to 10 reviews on that business, so you get enough to really know that they're a trusted company. So I think those are great suggestions. What would somebody experience if they actually came into your company? What would they actually, if they became a customer or a client of your company, what would they experience?
Well, one thing they would experience during the initial first dance, so to speak, when they first meet us, is we're a holistic consultative approach to talking to prospective and current clients. We try to get into the mindset of the business owner or the manager or the person making decisions. Basically, at Web4, we treat your business as if it were our own business. So we, physically, emotionally, and mentally get invested in their business right from the get-go. We learn about your successes. We learn about your pains, your wants, and identify your business goals and translate that into a digital marketing plan that reaches it through our ongoing monthly engagement, should they choose us. So we also thrive on providing results and meeting those results as quickly as possible within reason. Just depends on the industry and the competitive nature of search engine marketing. But we really drive towards getting leads, finding the right audience to draw leads for our clients, and it's all built upon that also trusted relationship.
Well, that sounds great. So in other words, what you're trying to do first is just find out what their needs are. You become intimately involved with their business and their challenges, their solutions that they provide, and then what you do is you just provide results. You provide them with trackable solutions that they can take action on. They can make decisions based on the numbers that you produce, the return on investment. I think a business becomes really easy to run when you know the numbers. And so I think it sounds like you're able to do that, which I think is great. Now, what kind of offers do you have? I know that you have some sort of a special offer for first-time customers or clients. What is that? What kind of offers do you have right now?
Well, typically our agency is a little different. We tend to do our first meeting over the phone or in person, a 15 to 20-minute just really quick discovery call. And then the next meeting is we typically charge for our producing a proposal, which is a little different than most agencies. So at least I do. I charge for time because there's a lot of research, a lot of investment of resources to produce a plan. And before we even jump to that, we get them on board. So our offer is instead of the typical $1,000 charge, I'm offering a free session with myself and a couple of my senior team members to produce a plan. About $1,000 to $1,500 value. We're offering that right now for the next quarter. We have a lot of conferences we're going to. We have a white paper that we're releasing. So that's all going to be used to generate interest. And quite frankly, we're going to get a lot of interest. And right now, though, for the next quarter, we will offer a free full session with myself. It lasts about an hour, hour and a half, and then we produce a deliverable for the client. So that's a pretty good offer.
Okay. That sounds awesome. That sounds like a great offer. Thank you for that. So if you mention this Hangout, and you mentioned that you saw them on there, they would contact you, and they would mention they saw you on the Hangout. I think the number you have it on your screen. I just put it on mine. Is that the best number to reach you at? The 360-597-8283?
Correct. That's the best number to reach us at. Reach me at. Yes.
Okay, so you can reach Ed at, again, 360-597-8283. That's at web4.com. Thank you, Ed, for joining us today. Let me know if you have. Yeah, you bet. And let me know if you have any other questions, guys. That anybody that's watching the show, and we will talk to you soon. All right. Thanks, Ed.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Yep. All right, that's a wrap. Okay. So now I'm just going to really quickly, Ed. I'm just going to go over these. So now I'm going to go a little bit deeper on the vital importance of reputation and the impact it can have on any business. Okay. So let me just go over some of the slides that I have. And did you by chance did you get a chance to send over the actual link to the recording of our video yesterday to anybody?
I did. It's just less than 24 hours. I didn't have time.
Okay, so they didn't.
I would have preferred to book this at least a couple days later because.
Yeah, we only do these
I
back.
didn't have time.
We only do these back.
I didn't have time to prepare.
Okay. Yeah, we only do these back to back just because we know that if too much time goes by, we lose a lot of our momentum, and so.
True.
Yeah.
I just didn't know going into it that I think if the people knew ahead of time, maybe I didn't read on the site though that these are the 3 questions we're going to ask before we even do the rehearsal.
Well, we went over the questions yesterday.
I understand that, but I think I literally didn't have any time.
Oh,
after
okay.
I did that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Running a business.
No worries. I think it turned out good. Are you disappointed? I think the interview turned out great.
Oh, I'm fine with it. I'd like to have a little bit better idea, a little bit more prepared for myself. That's just a self-criticism thing.
No, no problem. I think you did great. So, again, yesterday I showed you this slide. Are you able to see my screen?
I have to click on your. There it is. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously you got 3 different services. We went over this yesterday. We know which one you choose. We know that obviously there's a lot of people that any company name. I think we went over this. If you type in any company name in their city, it reveals their reputation. You guys are not currently offering reputation management. You said, correct?
Not specifically as a very dedicated line item.
Okay, so do you have a system for managing? Okay, so you are or you're not?
Yes, but the short answer is yes.
Oh, you are. Okay. Okay, how are you guys current? Okay, we'll go into that in a second. Let me just go through the slides really quick. Okay, so marketing, SEO, social media, pay-per-click, none of it works anymore if you have those bad reviews online. So again, you gotta. The wrong way to do it is to market your website or SEO, your business with your website or SEO, social media, and then build your 5-star reputation. That's the wrong way to do it. The best way to do it, and that's why I'm so glad we're talking to you today, because you guys can switch this around and start building businesses' 5-star reputation, and then do the digital marketing and get them found. Because ultimately, what you're doing is you're getting them found with a great reputation. So one of the questions I get a lot is, how many reviews do you want to have online in order to really, have enough for people, for example, to make a decision on your business? And that number we found is 10. not only do you need 10 reviews for people to make a decision, but we found that 70% of consumers trust a business with a minimum of 6 to 10 reviews. So you don't have the consumer's trust, and really they can't make a decision until you get to that magic number of 10. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So without those 5-star reviews, your business isn't trusted. And then here's an example of really bottom line what we're talking about. It's a study that was done by, it was actually a Berkeley study, and they found that if you just increased a restaurant's star rating by 1/2 of a star, it corresponded to a 19% increase in bookings for their tables. Now, this also, a study was done by Harvard, and they found that if you increased a business's star rating by just 1 star, it corresponded to a 5 to 10% increase in gross revenues. So that's pretty significant. When you say, so no additional marketing, no additional digital marketing or anything like that, all they did was just improve the rating score of that business, and it corresponded to almost a 10% increase in gross revenues per year. Right. So if you combine what you do with what we do, I think it really adds a really, a synergistic effect. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. That's really powerful. Now, you said that you're doing online marketing. What are you guys doing specifically to manage people's reputation right now, Ed?
Can't tell you that.
What's that?
I can't tell you that.
You don't. Okay, because I thought you weren't managing people's reputation.
Well, I'm not one of the people that actively do it. I mean, specifically, we're using. Let me think through it. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you don't have a system. That's all I really wanted to know is, do you have a system in place that you currently implement outside of something that is outside of your business, like Yext? Do you do anything in house do you have any systems?
The short answer is yes, but I can't go into details.
Oh, okay, okay. No, I didn't. I didn't know that. I didn't think that you guys did. I didn't. Okay. So
I mean, it's not. Let me back up. Yes, we do, but is it the way that I, coming from other places, ideally think it should be done? Not necessarily, but I'm not going to publicly say that. You get my drift?
So you're saying that you don't think the way that you're managing business's reputation is similar to the way that we're doing it? I
don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying one's more right than the other.
No, I'm not saying that. I hear.
I don't know specifically every.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get into some specifics so you can see kind of the difference in what you're doing versus what we're doing, and so because obviously one of the things that we're trying to do is we're just trying to build your we're looking for referrals for our services.
I get it.
So
I think that we might not do. It's like we can do, for example, we can do video because there's a few of us that can do video, but do we have a systemized, full-on production and procedure? No.
So you're saying you might want to outsource some of your.
Right.
You might want to use our services, correct? I mean, you might want to either white label our services or actually have people use our system. You might want to have some of your customers, your current customers or clients, use our system. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, we white label video production services all the time.
Oh,
so it's
awesome.
To me, it's
awesome.
The same exact thing, right?
Yep. Awesome. Say no more.
Yeah, that's what agencies do all the time.
Yep. So what is just to continue? So what is reputation marketing? The definition of reputation marketing is building a 5-star reputation online and leveraging that reputation to get more customers. So this is one thing that we do that a lot of other reputation management companies don't do. Okay, so this is where we really excel. Okay, and so how do you create a reputation marketing strategy? So here's the way that we do it. It's really this big circle here, and the way that this circle works is, I don't know, I guess, yeah, you took a picture of that.
I'm sorry, I'm taking some pictures.
Yeah.
Taking notes.
Yeah, so the way that this system works is that you build the reputation, you get reviews, and you market that reputation through sales strategies, You manage that reputation by monitoring and engaging, and then you create a culture to inspire, which then feeds right back into building the reputation. Does that make sense?
Totally.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you're seeing that, the key to this whole system, and I can give you these slides if you ask. Do you want the slides?
Yeah, they'd be wonderful. They'd be totally great.
You still snapping shots there? I can send you a slide.
Sure, that'd be great.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not a problem if you want me to, if you want me to do that. So I will. I'll definitely be glad to do that. Here.
Thank you. Yeah, that'd be thankful to, because it gets buy-in from, I don't make the final decisions here, of course.
Yeah. No, I understand.
But
What's that?
Buy-in. Got to get buy-in right away.
Yeah, you're trying to get buy-in from the powers that be in your company to go through with this.
Oh yeah, I mean definitely.
Yeah.
Part of why I'm doing this, so they see,
They see the value. Yeah. So we start with building the reputation. We do that by sending people to a customized review page. Okay, and we get reviews on that review page that ultimately go out to all these different directories. Okay. The second thing that we do is we market that reputation. Once we get those reviews, we take those reviews and we post them to Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Flickr, PhotoBucket, Foursquare. Those are the sites that we ultimately post those reviews to, so that we get more customers for that business or business owner. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so we take a professional picture of the review, and we post it, and then we manage that reputation by monitoring and engaging with those reviews. So we teach our customers how to respond to the reviews. We also we monitor the reviews on the 16 different directories that are the top directories out there. And what we do is we actually send our customers an alert whenever somebody posts a review on those directories, and we send them a report on a monthly basis. Okay, and that report they can use in their company meetings in order to create that culture, and that's the fourth component here in this circle, and educate and inspire their staff to go and get more. So they're updating their staff on the number of reviews they're getting. They're keeping a pulse of it, and then what they're doing is they're saying, okay, we also need to create a culture. So what we do is we actually create a training for their staff. So we educate their entire staff, which is probably one of the most important things that we do, is we get the support of the entire company in order to help identify when those referable moments happen, so that ultimately the company has an army of people making sure that when that referable moment happens, that person is sent directly to that review page in order to capture that moment and that review. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so all these are kind of intertwined. It's kind of the circle of reputation in life, if you will. And it all starts with building the reputation, and then goes around here, and they're all interconnected. So, and really, you can't break the links there. You can't. In other words, you have to have all four components. If you're missing any, you really don't have a complete strategy. So, I don't know if you have all four components there, but you really want to have all four there. So you want to develop your 5-star reputation, and we do that through things like postcards and media, business cards, email templates, a private review landing page like I told you about. We give you a posting strategy so that the good reviews are posted online and the bad reviews are not. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing is that you'd want to do, if you developed a system like this, is if you in order to develop a complete reputation management marketing system, you'd want to market your 5-star reputation. So you do that through video review marketing by creating playlists on Google. You'd want to do website marketing, meaning you'd want to put those reviews on your website. You'd want to do social media marketing by posting, for example, like I told you earlier, a great professionally designed picture of those reviews on your social media once a week, like we do for our customers. You'd want to send out an email with a link to that review page so that you can gather reviews.
Pinterest too?
Yeah, we do Pinterest, LinkedIn, Social media-wise, it's LinkedIn, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, PhotoBucket, Foursquare, and one other, Twitter.
Instagram?
So, what's that?
Instagram?
No, not Instagram right yet, but we will be, and Google Plus. And then the other thing is Maps marketing. We market our customers' 5-star reputations with their Maps listing because ultimately, we get those stars to show up. So,
right.
The sales marketing. You want to make sure that you build that culture so that the salespeople know that once that reputation is built, that they're driving people to their business name in their city on Google Plus or on Google to see those reviews. Okay, so that's part of marketing a business with their reputation. And then here's all of the components that we incorporate in our system, and one that you'd want to incorporate all these in yours if you really wanted to have a cohesive, all-encompassing system for reputation management and marketing. So you want to personally train all the staff members of the company on reputation. Develop your strategy to get reviews from customers. You'd have to have a strategy to get reviews. Build your 5-star reputation every day. You'd have to have a strategy for doing that. You'd have to monitor the top review sites each day. Send detailed alerts on any new reviews within 24 hours, which we do because we monitor the those 15 directories. Every 2 weeks, we create a review report to give feedback to the individual that's managing the process and also the whole team so that he can present that to the team. You want to respond to bad reviews, post reviews to your website, blog, and one other site. Daily post your reviews to Facebook, LinkedIn, and social media. And obviously the question that we ask a lot is if you hired somebody, what would it cost per month to do all this stuff? It would cost a lot. So, we can put a strategic proposal together to help you build a 5-star reputation and market that reputation to get more customers. I guess the next step would be for us to meet, in order for me to give you a personalized reputation marketing strategy. That would be, the next component of what we do because there's a lot of pieces to the puzzle, if you will. And I'm going to show you right now, I'll just show you really quickly, some of the main pieces. This is one of them. So this is our review page. It's you can see that it's a very powerful review strategy. You'll see in a second here because what this review page does, and we create obviously a custom page just like this for all of our customers. We purchase a unique URL that's very quick and easy for people to even input on their smartphone. We make it very short, and what it does is it makes it very easy for somebody to give feedback or a review to this particular customer, but this feedback, this review, is only going to go public if and only if they actually identify this review as being 4 or 5 stars. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're seeing my screen, right?
Yep.
Do you see value in this?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to go, this is another feedback, this is another page that we can create. We can create up to 3 pages for our customers. One, we typically create one that's very simple and easy, and all we're asking for is their name and their email. And by the way, the name and email that we capture here, we actually can put right into one of 4 email follow-up systems. So in other words, if somebody fills out this form here, they automatically get...
You can send it to MailChimp.
Yeah, MailChimp, iContact,
or Aweber or whatever.
Aweber, and GetResponse, and Infusionsoft.
Infusionsoft?
Yeah. So those are the 4 or 5 that we actually that we interface with. But so let me just show you here what this looks like when somebody.
Expand it. You can probably expand the services you have here.
What's that?
You can probably expand your integration services with
Yeah.
here and here.
Yeah, we definitely will. It's not a problem. So here's Ryan Steinolfson, ryansteinolfson@gmail.com. You can see all I did is put my name and my email in. You can see also that we're always marketing our business with those 5-star reviews on the right-hand side here. And these and the nice thing about these reviews is you'll notice they have a reference to the actual third-party directory that they actually are on. Do you see that?
Right. Oh, good.
And then we also have, for example, the person's name here and a link from their name that takes you to their actual profile on that directory. So you can see that this is a real review from a real person with a real profile on a real directory.
This is aggregating from Google reviews, for example.
Yeah, exactly. It's pulling. What happens is our team finds the reviews on the internet. It puts them in on our code on our end, and that actually moves the review over to our customers' code on their website. So all we do is we give our customers an iframe code, and that code is what is put on their website, and they use that code in order for us to be able to get the reviews on their website. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when I go here, and you can see we can actually get feedback up to 5 different questions. We can customize this. We can get feedback from our customers. I send this out to everybody after we have an initial consultation or a strategy session in order to find out what they think. I want to know, like, what do they think? You know, what's their feedback? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go here and I'm going to identify this review as being 4 stars. So it's a 4-star review. And do you see what happened there? Ed?
Yeah.
Did you see what happened?
Yes.
What'd you see?
You took 4 stars and typed in positive and going to post to whatever sites that you want to ding, I guess.
Yeah, but did you see that?
They see what? You typed in the word
Okay.
positive.
Okay. Do you see what happened there? So when I typed in the 5th character, it gave me the option to leave a review on these directories. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm guessing that if it was a word or a positive word, it's going to push that down.
Yeah. So it's important for you to see that. So this is our mechanism for us, and that's why I'm asking you to see if you saw that or not.
It's slow. Yeah, I mean it's a delay. I mean,
Okay.
I could probably go to the URL and do it too.
Okay. So if I just want you to see that it's not the word that initiates. It's the star rating here. Do you see this?
Yeah.
So if I make it a 3, 2, or 1-star review, those 3 options don't come up.
Correct.
Okay. But if I make it a 4 or 5-star review, then they get the option to then leave this review on Google+, Bing, or Yahoo, or Yelp. I mean.
Yep.
Okay.
Got it. I'm a programmer too. I get it.
Okay. Just want to make sure because it's very important that you understand that. Okay. So what we then do is we click on Post Review, and then what happens is I'm immediately taken to a pop-up in another page, and it's going to ask me to click a button.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, and thank you for leaving such great feedback. Your opinion truly matters not just to us, but it helps others. So the next step is to share your experience and post your feedback online as a review of our business. You can do that by simply signing into your account on the page above me, or if you don't have an account, you can quickly sign up for one. Then click the copy review button next to me and paste your feedback from the box above. It's really that simple. Remember, your opinion matters because it inspires and informs others around you. So click the copy.
So all I do is click the copy.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. Hello?
It's in this box, and it puts it on my clipboard, and it forwards me directly to my Google Plus page, and more importantly, what it does is it actually opens up this box and allows me to paste in the review right here so that I can very quickly leave a review, and it's a simple, easy process. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. That's good.
Okay. Does that give me some feedback on that?
It's cool. I get it. I'm sorry, I be dry, but I mean, I get it. It's cool.
Okay. So, I mean, is that something that you see of being of value, or have you seen that before, or have you not seen it, or?
I've seen that before. I mean, it's not the exact same process to drive. I mean, to bring it up, but yeah, it's probably a very powerful thing in the to help your clients in the services industry to institute that flow for their clients to say, okay, here's our training, here's what you do, all you have to do is blah 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 blah, and you kind of plug and play into the script. And when I say script, the programming script and whatever it is, part of the website. And
Yeah.
yeah, I would imagine it can be you have it standalone. It's not a WordPress plugin or
Yeah, it's a standalone. It's not a WordPress plugin.
I mean it's just, you're like 2 steps away from making it a WordPress plugin.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that you saw how that worked. So training. The other part of what we do is we actually build this training center for our customers, and this training center is designed to, I mean, not training center, the media. This is the training center. So the training center is designed to allow us to effectively train your staff or our customer staff. Right. With by just them sending out a link. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably the most important thing is you could have this whole tool thing. If they're not doing their end of it, it's never gonna. It won't work as effectively, I don't think, if they don't get trained, if they don't do it. I mean, at that point, it's really on the client.
Exactly. Exactly. We really need to do the best job we can to drive their staff to this page so that we can effectively get more training and get them trained. So I'm gonna play this video just so you can just so you can see what's going on here.
Reputation marketing course. We've created these series of videos to give you clarity and help you understand how to create a great reputation online and the role that you play in your company's reputation marketing strategy. So each one of these videos will help you understand how online marketing works, why a reputation is so vital for a company, what's a good reputation marketing strategy all about, and more importantly, what's your role inside that strategy. And once you've watched these series of videos, at the end, we have a short quiz for you to take, because we'd like to make sure that you're comprehending all the great details that we've created for you inside these videos. And don't worry if you get a few wrong. You'll be able to take the quiz over and it's important.
Okay. Does that make sense, Ed?
Yeah.
Okay. And
then you log in and...
Yep. And they click on, they log in as either staff, management, owner, whatever. Click on Start the Training. They go to how online marketing. Here's 4 videos here. How online marketing works, their role in this marketing process, etc. They're it's about 40 minutes worth of videos. They click on I'm ready, give me the quiz, and then the quiz results go directly back to the owner of the business.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Very, very well produced quiz or whatever.
Yeah. And then finally, the only other thing that we do here is we have a media center. So this media center is where a business would get all their business cards, their table tents, flyers, postcards, stickers, window clings, counter cards, rack cards, bookmarks. All this media would be for the purpose of driving people to this page right here.
This is all the offline methods to drive them to review.
Exactly. And then we even have 4 email templates with, again, that feedback page URL built right in here.
I wonder what the argument or the hypothesis of why wouldn't you have it? Why wouldn't you just have the option. This is gonna this we wouldn't do it if you drive it to another URL. I'll just tell you right now. They're probably going to want to drive it to either like a DNS office, subdomain off the main client domain.
That's fine.
Not a dedicated. It should sit. I mean, there's arguments to be made that it should be sitting on the client domain or our domain.
What? You mean the media center?
Everything, the review process, the review URL. It should go straight. It should go to right on their.
Yeah,
site,
the review page actually. I mean, yeah. If you go to accelerateyourmarketing.com,
I'm assuming, to leave a review, it's at your. So I think what I'm getting at, I'm assuming that the URL you use points to another page at your actual site.
Yeah, you can host the review page on your website on the customer's website if you want, if that's what you're asking. Yes.
Yeah, that's what and then if you want to have a short URL to remember, that's fine. But
yeah. So
I know that I know those reviews, that review schema or the review. Yeah, that's what I assume that's how the best practice is, the best way to do it. And then if you want to review Accelerate Marketing, you have that shorter URL to go and.
Yep, and then here's the actual testimonials here's that code that I was telling you about.
Right. Oh, I see. Yeah, and then so it's in your website. Yeah, got it.
Yep, and then here's the example of the feedback page on my site. So I could send somebody to this feedback page here. On my site.
Right. That's. Are those review testimonials getting? Are those iframed into or JavaScript in? Because not that page, but the actual list of reviews.
Yes.
So they aggregate. They'll show up. They could show up in the Google search results.
Potentially, yes.
I mean, we're not guaranteeing. No one guarantees it, but what I'm saying is, if Andrew's review there could show up, or whatever.
Yes. Yep. Does that make sense?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
Awesome. Well, that's how. So we've got, and then the only final thing that I wanted to show you is, for example, our Facebook page, so you can see. Exactly what I mean by these reviews being posted to our social media. So not only are we posting these reviews to the website like I just showed you, but we're also posting the reviews and marketing our company's businesses by posting these reviews to their social media accounts, Pinterest, Foursquare, LinkedIn, etc. Facebook. Do you see this right here?
Do they have I see it. Do they have a choice to leave a review at the review function of Facebook?
They can, yeah. I mean, obviously, but that's something that we can do to allow them on the review page to leave a review on Facebook. That's an easy thing to do. We can just add that button on that page that showed you the options of where they could leave a review, which is Google+, Yelp, or for me it was Google+, Yelp, and Bing, I think, right? So we could change Bing, for example, to Facebook. You follow me?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see this is a professionally, it's a professionally laid out image of the review with the 5 stars, with the company logo, with the logo of the actual directory that review lives on, and a call to action here. So we do that with every review that comes in, and that's how we market our companies with their reputation. In addition to posting those reviews to their website. So, are you guys doing that also, or what are you doing for that?
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay. You're not. Okay.
Sorry, I can't, I don't have anything more to tell you. I'm not exactly sure what the process we do. I'd have to go look at the client sites, look through our client directory, go see everybody's got a different kind of package and whatnot. So
Okay.
apologize.
No. So you guys don't have like a set system for your reputation. It's kind of like a customized system. It sounds like that you guys deliver.
Well, yeah. I mean, the short answer is yes, and that's all I can really say.
All right, 007. I'm not trying to.
Well,
find I'm just trying to like. I mean, I've given.
The short answer is yes. I mean, do you obviously know exactly the tools we use and the process?
I don't want to know. All I'm trying to do is just compare and contrast. That's all I'm trying to do, Ed. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know the intricacies of the entire team process yet. So that's just the honest answer.
Yeah, it's not so. I'm not. I'm not trying to like find. I'm just. I'm giving you the behind the scenes of what we're doing. I mean, obviously, I have nothing to hide. I'm just trying to say.
Well, the short answer is no, but that doesn't mean we don't. So, I'm sorry. I don't run every department here. Okay.
Yeah. No. I hear you. I mean, I'm not looking to. Again, I'm not looking to like. I'm just trying to have a conversation about your what you guys are doing. I mean, obviously, that's where the initial conversation started, was the fact that we could potentially partner here on to your clients. So I'm just trying to,
like I said,
help you help me so that
I can really specific, we don't have a specific piece of software that's doing exactly these steps this way in a documented process.
Yeah.
So no.
I'm just trying to find out. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a potential fit for us to help to work.
There is a potential.
And become strategic. Okay. That's really all I'm trying to find out, is just to see if there's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I look at it like video marketing. There's at least 4 of us that can do it all here, but the bandwidth is not available. So
yeah,
everything you showed, we have done, or I have done in other places, but not in a organized way that David or you have put together. I mean, I'm assuming this is David, right? David Sprague?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you?
I know who he is. I totally respect his stuff. I mean, he's kind of like a rock star. So.
He's kind of.
Not that you aren't.
Yeah, he used to do my implementation. He used to be my I was the sales guy, and he lives a mile from me right here. I've known him for 15 years.
Yeah, it seems like obviously it seems like we've seen his face more, or at least for some reason when I think of accelerated marketing, I think of David, and I apologize for that. I know that he's not the only guy.
Yeah. No, I know. So you associate my company with David's? Really, that's cool. I didn't know. I mean
I don't always, you don't, when you're out just watching a webinar or something, your mind doesn't always put the two connections together exactly how you go, oh, well, these guys are pros, they're together, somehow they're joined somehow.
Yeah. We that's exactly how we're joined. He was my implementation guy, and then he went out and started designing the product that you are using, or that we're using, and in order to help manage. And I'm always masterminding with him on how we can make the system better. And
yeah, he's built some pretty cool tools. I mean, at least from what I can tell, I think I've used one of them or bought into something a while back. And
yeah. Yep. So I guess we'll just wrap it up. Now, do you want to? I mean, up until now we've just focused on building, like creating that video. Really, the only step left would be to do a step-by-step, strategy session on how we could help you guys. And at the end of that, you guys could decide if you want to do this yourself, if you want to use us, or you don't want to do anything. I mean, I don't know if that's something that I think it would make sense to have your decision maker there, and I would like to have that sometime within the next, on like Monday or Tuesday. While
it's not going to happen. Next week is crazy. We're in 2 different events. That's why I want to bring that up right away. I know I want to get this in front of Kevin. Next week is darn near impossible. But the following week is probably more ideal. Like 100% more ideal.
Okay. Do you want to schedule that?
I'll talk to him. He's not here right now.
Okay. Okay. I'll have my.
We're going to Search Fest and preparing for that, so that's kind of a little bit of preparation.
Okay. Cool. Do you mind doing a real quick video testimonial?
No, I don't mind. Yeah, totally. So, okay, let me get the names right. Ryan Steinolfson. Can you tell me how to pronounce it?
Yeah, just exactly.
Or do you want me to even mention your name? Can I just say?
Yeah, just Ryan Steinolfson.
Can I just say Ryan with Business Trends TV and Accelerated Marketing?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, all right, and
I would just say Ryan.
Your leaders in online reputation management systems.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say that. I would just say
whatever you want me to say. How you want me to ID you?
Yeah. So I think the best thing is just Ryan with Business Trends TV. We got a lot of value. Just talk about the value that you got out of the interview, because what we're trying to do is just
perfect.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Not even talking about reputation really, but just talking about like the value, who you are, where you're from.
Of this session, yeah.
Yeah, and then what benefits you got from actually doing the interview and learning about reputation, management, mostly just the interview process.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. Let me.
I can't hear you. Lost your audio.
Just turn on the mic. Hello?
There we go. Actually, you know what? I like it without the mic.
Actually, you want the computer audio?
Yep.
All right.
It's better. Yeah, much louder. Now I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I had to switch the.
There we go.
Switch. Hello?
Yep, gotcha.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
I had to switch the audio inputs.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, just expound on what you got, what value you got in learning the process of doing the Hangout interview. You learned how to fish. You learned how to use Google Hangouts to really potentially grow your business. That's really obviously the value that you got is I taught you how to use Google Hangouts and we went through that so that you could use and leverage these type of interviews and do them yourself if you needed.
Okay, all right. Anytime?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
3, 2. Hi, Ed Biscarrett. Oh, you'll see myself. 3, 2. Hi, Ed Biscarrett, digital marketing consultant with Web4. I just got finished with a great Google Hangout training session and interview process with Ryan at Business Trends TV. There's a few things that come to mind that really gave me a lot of insight and value. One is the power of using Google Hangouts, using it in a way that showcases a client or yourself as a professional, as somebody trusted, and really improving your reputation online. Another part of the process Ryan really focused on and helped me with understanding is just there are a few, a system to get yourself started with Google Hangouts and using it as an interview and using the interview process to bring out that subject matter expert in yourself or a client. In my case, as a digital marketing consultant at an agency, I can see using a lot of what Ryan shared with me on Business Trends TV's interview. I can use that to interview other clients bringing out their subject matter expertise in a very short, concise way. And lastly, his time with him and his team is very valuable, and he's great at taking the time to go through the steps. Very patient. I can't say enough about how personable it was to work with Ryan. It felt like we were just talking right across the room, even though I believe when I was doing the interview, he was at least 3 hours ahead of me in Florida. Probably a lot warmer than here in Portland, Oregon. So. Thanks again, Ryan. Business Trends TV, thank you. Ed Biscayne, Digital Marketing Consultant at Web4. Highly recommend looking at this as a opportunity to brand yourself and improve your reputation.
Wow, thank you very much, Ed. Man, thank you very. You sounded like you're really prepared for that one. I mean, that was.
Well, I didn't. That was off the cuff, man.
See, I'm telling you, you sounded more prepared for that than the interview, but we still got a good interview. But thank you.
I know, that's why I'm kicking myself in the head.
No, I mean, I think the interview went well. I had to kind of proactively ask some questions, but I think we got some good content. But that's I couldn't ask for more. So the next step is why don't we'll schedule a strategy session, and really what I look at it as is really like a strategic partnership opportunity session with hopefully myself and your SEO in order to help them understand how we can maybe partner by either through some sort of a white label agreement where you white label our services is my hope, or through maybe just some sort of a I don't know, either white labeling or
that's likely probably the case.
Yeah.
And if you have a range, I mean, everybody, what's the big question? How much does it cost? If you have a range, nothing's going to shock us. I just built out a $19,000 website this morning, so it's not like.
Hold on 1 second, Ed. Hold on 1 second. Hello, this is Ryan.
Oh, it takes a picture of myself.
Hello, hey, is this Kathy?
Ah, shitty photo.
Yeah, baby, just got another new customer.
I like to hear that.
I did a webinar with, do you know Bill Fukui from Page One?
Yeah, I don't know him personally, but I know who he is.
Yeah, so Bill, I did this whole process with Bill, and he's a cool dude. So he had me get on one of his webinars, and I'm going to get two customers from the 50 people I think that attended.
So that's a good question. I think it's always a great approach. I mean, my personal list coming into this company is about 4,000 or 5,000 business owners. So I'm thinking I can whittle it down and do like I would love to do a specific webinar and discuss. I mean, if this is amenable to you, if we can find a way to get Kevin on. Kevin Getch is the CEO, by the way.
Yeah.
The decision maker, get it where we, have Ryan with Business Trends or however, go to a company and say,
Yeah.
this is Ed Biscara. I'm going to talk a little bit about blah, blah, blah. I'm going to bring on Ryan. He's going to talk about the process. And then I don't know if that's a way to do it. I like doing it that way because it's.
Oh, I mean that's a no-brainer. I mean, I feel very confident. And by the way, we had no offer at all, Ed. There was not a single offer. All these people.
They just called in and said they wanted.
They just called. They were like, look, we just want to know more information. Can you help? Can you talk to us? And I was like, okay, because there was no offer. Like, I would have loved to have given like a hangout offer. I mean, if we do a hangout offer like this, like for me to do, I mean, you're like game over. I mean, we would get, I think we would convert, at least 2, 3, 4%, if not more. And the white label, like our numbers, because that's where we kind of ended it. Our numbers are this. Basically, we sell our services for $500 or $500 to $700 for white label, and then our
per month.
Per month and setup.
Okay, all right.
And then our resellers sell our services for anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500.
Sounds totally normal.
Yeah. So
totally, I mean, it's what we do with a couple of video companies now.
Right. So you're making and you're making $500 a month for just for the referral and for us adding value to your customer base.
Yeah, and if it's white label, they really never know. It's
right.
They just think it's Web4 doing it.
Exactly. So what we would do is we would put them in Basecamp. They would just see you guys. You could be in Basecamp with us, and we would just be an extension of your company. And we already do this type of white label relationship with 5 other companies. So.
Okay. We use Insightly, but it doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah,
Insightly is great, but Basecamp, we use Insightly like for CRM, but Basecamp is what we use Basecamp for is just our project management. I think.
Oh, that's funny. I use Nimble for CRM and Insightly for project management.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the cool thing is that we can very easily, create that relationship where your customer pays you and then you pay us, and then we just manage the customer as Web4.
Right.
Yep. So, Bill Fakui just said, "Here, you have them," and here you go.
He does it. His specialty is something else.
Yeah, exactly. So, it was more. It meant more to him to have add the value of doing the webinar. So, anyway, I mean, yeah, man, I think that that would be awesome, Ed. I'd love to speak with Kevin and you and do any type of presentation like that. You can talk to Bill. I can connect you guys. He can. The one thing we didn't get from him is actually. Oh, you know what? Did you see his review on my Google Plus page? I don't know if you saw it. If you noticed, it says Bill Fakui. He actually gave me that review while on the while doing the presentation because there was some mistake because he was using WebEx, and I couldn't show my slide deck. So he actually had to show the examples of our review page. So he actually went through and left that review while he was live on the webinar, and it just stuck. So I was like, yeah, cool.
Can't get it better than that, right?
It was live. He went right through the review page, went right to the Google Plus page because he was logged in as himself, and it was live. Like, boom, went live, and it was pretty cool. But
you guys get a lot of reviews, and this is just this whole strategy session. I mean, I didn't really even say that in my testimonial, that the approach that you took from LinkedIn till now, and I can't speak. I'll speak all day long about using Nimble as a social CRM. I can see every bit of our conversation on every social network under your contact info. It's pretty amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I've improved my follow-up probably 1,500%. I probably improved my ability to identify leads on every social network, and especially Twitter, probably by multiple thousands of percent. And
whoa! Just by using Nimble?
Yeah, thinking about how we manage our inboxes and how we source leads. I mean, just like you talk about, the reputation management, everything. That's a piece of it, and so. the minute you have an interaction with somebody, I import them into my CRM, and it pulls in, it looks and finds oh, is this the Ryan on Google? Oh yeah, it's him. Add to your contact info. Is that the Ryan on Twitter? Yep. That's Ryan on Facebook. That's Ryan on Twitter. Boom. And all that's in there. Yeah, and it's cheap as heck. I mean,
really?
That's $15 for 30,000 contacts, and $15 a month. I mean,
no way.
And it's built by the guy that it's built by the guy that invented this CRM, I think, John something. He's genius down in the Silicon Valley.
I gotta take that note.
I don't usually ever go off on very many tools, but Nimble is probably one of them. Probably because of if they said it's $59 a month, I'd probably pay it.
Wow. That's good because we're looking for a good solid. We've used Insightly. We just started using it, and I think we need something.
We use Insightly internal, and we use it more like as an internal managing the project. But as far as a CRM, it's not as robust as, I mean, Salesforce is awesome, but it's freaking expensive as hell, and it's pretty intense.
Yeah, it is. It can be.
Nimble is intuitive. Nimble's like using an Apple product or something.
Love it. Yep, that's what it's got to be that way. You know. Definitely. Well, man, I think I'm excited, man. I think that we've definitely got an opportunity to really work together, especially if you've got a good solid list. I mean, I would just give all value. I would take your lead. You know, I don't want to bite the hand that feeds me. I mean, I will respect anything that you guys say or that I should say or not say in the meeting. If you don't want me to have an offer, I wouldn't have one. You know, but I think we would definitely. I would suffice it to say is I would just give a ton of value in the presentation and speak to so much more than what we even talked about today. I know what all the questions are because I get them every day in my because this is all we do, so I've gotten all the questions. I mean, I know what all the questions are that people ask about reputation in terms of filter reviews from Yelp and should I post, should I buy reviews on Fiverr, and all the questions I've gotten, every question, so so those are all the things that that I could go over because I know people ask those questions. So anyway, so you want me to follow up with you next week or?
Yeah, I mean, on top of everything else that I'm doing, I'm in the middle. I have to move in the next 5 days out of my and find a condo in downtown. So I mean, if there isn't enough going on, and my kid going to college soon and moving, I'm still trying to run the business.
Wow. Well, good luck.
It's just this usually thing. So why don't we schedule a time to let me specifically look at let me look at my calendar and say, I want to respect your time, of course.
Yeah.
And let me look. We can reconnect on the 3rd or 4th of March. 4th of March is best.
4th of March, you got it. What time?
Well, are you still going to be in Florida then?
Yep.
Or
no, okay. But it'll transition. But I'll be in San Diego then. But so we'll be on the same time
zone. How about 8 a.m.? You can send me an invite. Put on your calendars invite. 8 a.m. Is 8 a.m. too early or?
That's 8 a.m. Pacific time or Eastern?
Pacific.
Okay, so that'd be 11.
11 if you're still in Florida.
Yep. So let me put that in. I'll put it in right now. I'll copy you, and we'll talk on March the 4th.
In the meantime, of course, I'll try to brief the necessary people here. We have a Monday meeting. Try to get to it.
Yeah, and you.
Because they're probably wondering why all this stuff is set up in the conference room. I didn't tell anybody about this stuff. I wanted to build up the mystery.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "What the heck are you doing in there?" So Ed at web4.com. Okay, I got that. Alert 2 hours before. Let me just put it in. I just sent you a copy. Hopefully you got it. That's 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 Pacific. I'm going to put it in just in the thing.
You're back and forth between 2 states, I'm assuming, so.
Yeah, because I have a 12-year-old.
That's right.
Yeah, so he's here in Florida. Actually, my girlfriend just went to go pick him up, and so we're gonna, I come here every 3 weeks to hang with him, so I can relate to the kid thing, and I heard you said you got a kid starting college, so.
Next fall, and then my son, 13, he's got. Like my daughter's sending me the same text 5 times. She doesn't have to send it to me multiple times.
Yeah. Oh, what?
She's
No,
17.
Connor, I just got Connor, my little 12-year-old, an iPhone. He got my old one, so he's doing the same stuff for sure. Well, cool. Well, I'm glad that we're on.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, man. We'll edit that video out. We'll get that link to you, and then we'll meet on the 21st. I'm sorry, the March the 4th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, did you get that invite?
Yeah, I just I had to log out of the other. On my laptop. I'm only in your Google profile. So
cool, awesome. All right, Ed, you're the man.
Thanks, sir, for your patience and help.
You bet. Thank you. I look forward to talking to you again on the 4th of March.
All right, I'm out.
All right,
see ya.